Welcome to Chapter 9. As soon as we start the chapter, finish a conversation with Luis, and then we'll find our very first yellow herb located in the same room as we start this chapter. Look behind the painting, it's on the windowsill. Now for your next Castellan bobblehead. So as we go into the maze itself, just follow the video and then we'll be greeted by a first aid spray as well. And also a bobblehead that I've already shot, but I will show you the location. And now as we're proceeding through the maze some more, we will find this lovely statue. Can't really miss it because we need to go past it anyway to activate one of the 3 flags. So before going to the right hand side, go left, and then we'll find the elegant chessboard located inside this treasure chest. And now once we have done all the 3 flags and the maze is now finito. Now since we have Ashley with us, we can now backtrack now to get the Depraved Idol. Alright guys, hold right there, this is Future Plasma. Before we go any further, we're going to grab the Rhino Beetle. This will be number 2 of 3. This isn't related to any achievement, but it's also can give you 10,000 pesos if you sell it. So at chapter 9 or 10, or any time during the castle section, you can come back and grab this beetle. So as we go back, be very cautious that the enemy will spawn and try and kill us as we bring Ashley up and over to the secret place.
Thanks.
And now once we go back to the maze and go up the stairs and go into the castle even further. So once we're here, there will be some blue medallions that I clearly don't shoot and I should have done. But on the statue to the right hand side, just past the merchant shop, we'll find the next Alexandrite. Now we're going to destroy the blue medallions. This is number 4. So first up, let's go into the merchant. I kind of forget to actually show you to hand them in the quests, but don't worry, since you'll be there quite a bit anyway, so hopefully you shouldn't need it. And also in this same area, there will be another shooting range, so feel free to do whatever you want to do here. I'm not a big fan of the shooting range, so I will try to avoid it as much as possible. Now as we leave the merchant, go back where we came from. This will be your first medallion. Your next medallion will be located on the chandelier. You can get it from here, but it's a lot easier if you go up to the 2nd floor of this building. And now right next to where the main key items are located, you will find your 3rd medallion here. And now on the wall, before we go through the door on the left, we're going to get the pest control now. So there are 3 rats scattered throughout this mansion. So here's one of them. And now this will be where the snake head is located, the key item. So once we go to the very far back hand side, you will see a curtain that is slightly opened. In between that, you will find your next medallion. Once you figured out this place and then you'll hand in your snake. Doesn't really matter which one you go first, but if you go up the steps, we're now going to find our next small key. So go for the doorway on the right. The small key will be located in the drawers on your left.
Little old-fashioned for my taste.
Then this is where Ashley's going to try and hit on us.
I think you'd look pretty dashing.
Now proceeding as normal, we're going to run as normal into the next location. Do not jump down just yet. If you stay to the right hand side, you will find this lovely blue medallion here. And now once we have done the next area, so as we jump down, we defeat all the bad guys. We got the next piece, this should be the lion head we got. Then in this corridor here, you will find the qubit device and another rat.
You don't think they're gonna... Do you?
We need this qubit device because we need to unlock many treasures with it. And now since we have that device now, we're going to grab the butterfly lamp. So go back to where the merchant is located. There will be your first cubic device attachment here that we can figure out and do. Not really difficult, so just figure it out and then unlock the treasure. Alright, now for the gold bar. We're now going to backtrack now to the other side of the castle. Luckily enough, there is a monorail going on here. So as we sit on here, this will take us to the opposite side of the castle, where we were before. This is like chapter 7-chapter 8. And now as we made it back into the main castle, so where we killed all these guys as well. Be careful, there is enemies here. Look in the drawer on the right, you will find a small key usage here and a gold bar. Well, since we're here, we may as well get the next statue located just to our left. Alright, once we are now going towards the third key item, so once we have grabbed it and killed everyone else, you'll come to this switch, all part of the story. This will raise the platform up that we need to do to grab the key item. Now proceed back to where that platform has risen, but don't go onto the top of it. Go underneath and you will find a blue treasure chest containing a yellow diamond. So now in the same location, do a 180, go to the opposite end of this raised platform, and in like the lounge or very small seating area, you will find the blue medallion. And now as we play as Ashley, once we pick up the bunch of keys, we're going to find our first elegant perfume bottle. We need the bunch of keys because we need to grab the treasures. So once you have counted your very first night, we now want to stay to the left hand side and go directly straight. And now for the Sapphire. As we use the elevator, we climb to the top and we get a very short cutscene with Leon down below. Once we get there, this one will be hidden in amongst the books. So once again, we got to come back here with Leon. But with Ashley, we need to find the chest containing our Sapphire here. And now once we have gone to the next section, so this is very, very close to the end of Ashley's section. So as we trigger the 4 lights to open the doorway, as we run towards the blue light that the enemies cannot get to you here, before going to the yellow knight that you see in front, go behind the privacy window door things to find your final treasure. On to chapter 10.